On a hot summer day, as they rode, they heard a strange noise coming from a hole on the side of the road. They stopped to investigate and saw a dog lying in the hole with its muzzle partially missing and its body covered with scars and bruises. One of the boys, brave and good-hearted, dared to climb into the hole to get the dog. The other boys joined him, and together they were able to pull the dog out of the hole. They carefully lifted the injured animal into the car and took it to the nearest vet. While they waited for the vet, the boys could not shake off the feelings of sadness and helplessness that weighed on their hearts. They knew that someone had done this to the dog and could not understand how someone could be so cruel. They asked the vet if he knew what had happened to the dog, but the vet could only suggest that it was probably the result of a violent attack by another animal or person. The boys were enraged at the thought of someone intentionally harming an innocent animal. When the vet finally came out of the back room, the boys rushed to explain what had happened. The vet listened intently and examined the dog, carefully wrapping a bandage around its face. The boys anxiously watched the vet's work and prayed that the dog would be all right. The vet assured them that the dog was strong and with proper care he would have every chance of recovery. The next day, the vet performed surgery on the dog's muzzle to repair the damage. The boys visited the dog every day, brought her toys and treats to cheer her up, and sat by her bedside for hours, saying words of encouragement. They even took turns staying overnight at the vet clinic to keep the dog company. They were determined to do whatever they could to help the dog get better. As the days went by, the dog's condition improved. The wound gradually began to heal and she was able to eat again. The boys rejoiced to see that the dog was getting better and better every day. They even began to notice a glimmer of hope in the dog's eyes, as if he was gradually beginning to trust them. A few months later, the dog was completely healthy and happy. The boys, who loved the dog as their own, took it into their home and gave it a warm and loving home. They named the dog Lucky because they thought she was lucky to survive such a terrible ordeal. They took Lucky for walks and played ball with him in the park, and he quickly became the center of their world. However, they never forgot the tragedy that brought them together and vowed to always remember it and strive for a world in which all animals are treated with love and respect. They even started a campaign in their community to raise awareness about animal cruelty and to encourage people to speak out against it. They knew they couldn't change the past, but they could change the present and the future. And as they watched Lucky run and play in the sunlight, they knew they had made the right choice. The boys realized that rescuing Lucky was one of the best decisions of their lives, and they were grateful for the joy and love the dog brought into their lives. Please donate to give a second chance to street animals in India. Link for donation is in the description. Dear friends, if you liked the video, please like it and subscribe to the channel where you will find many more interesting things.